Hello, beautiful souls. Working with the elements every single day. So I've just been smudging today. I've had some energy that's been, again, I don't worry about that. I'm highly protected. I always joke that if you want to fuck around and find out, remember my spiritual team is here to chew gum and kick ass. And guess what? They're fresh out of gum. So then they're ready to pounce. The energies come in, but they're not welcome to stay. We're doing some card pulls today. So whichever one lands in your feed, whichever one you get curious to click on, just know that it's for your highest and best good through divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine power, and divine wisdom. Always, only light and love is welcome into this space, always. Little throat chakra situation. Know that the dark feminines are here as well. The rainbow frequency is here. So just tap in where you need to tap in. So what does the collective need to know? We're going to do it with the Osho Zen. I just did What's the Vibe video. And we're going to do a little Osho Zen just to give you a little quick read and see what you need to hear. Signs, synchronicity, key codes. I always say look at the numbers, look at the art, screenshot the art if you feel like it, might be significant, because there's signs, synchronicities, key codes, and activations in there. Affirmations, confirmations, but this is something that you already know this stuff, right? This is just to confirm it. All right. So what do we have for the collective, please, and thank you. Yeah, you've been feeling like the outsider. Okay, the number 5 is here. Okay, so when I see this card, I think of the inner child. So this is probably calling to those that resonate that need to do some of the inner child work. You've been avoiding it. Your inner child feels like she has been locked away for good reasons, right? You've probably suffered a lot of trauma, abuse, hurt, pain, energetic attacks. You probably fall in that collective if you've fallen into my space, because I've been through it all. All of it. All of it beyond anything the mind and ego can even imagine. Even beyond my own mind and ego that I could even imagine. Your inner child is asking to be healed. So take yourself there, meditate, contemplate, go into nature, get quiet, get the mind quiet. You can do this through meditation if you help, high frequency music, breath work, 9D breath work, and tap into those parts that are unhealed. Bring them up, feel them, feel the feels, cry it out, scream, anger, rage it out in a healthy, safe space, whether that's in group with other practitioners, Reiki, shamanic healing, past life regression, massage therapists, intuitive massage therapy, somatic work. Do the inner child work, okay? My inner child, I thought I had a cacao ceremony in February, and that woke up parts of my inner child that started to awaken those parts of me in this awakening process. And I actually just had some inner child stuff come up during an emergency Reiki session last week that still needed to be healed. So what do? I just look at it. I talk to her. We have a conversation and let her know that I give her all the mothering love and support. I nurture her, tell her she's safe. And, at the 322 at the end of the conversation, I integrate her. I give her a big ol' ass hug and just say, here we go, let's go play. Okay? So that's for somebody, okay? Transformations coming. Be ready for those transformations. So the blues, the purples, the pinks. There's a lot of fire energy here. Phoenix rising. Again, Archangel Michael was in my last reading, so maybe you need to call in Archangel Michael for some cord cutting. And then that could be cord cutting associated with this. The egg, death and rebirth, and then the lotus flower again. Please look at that again. We're just finishing up the year of the snake here. I think it's February 17th. We'll begin the year of the horse, the fire horse. A lot of fiery energy for sure. A lot of wands energy. All right. So you will be going through and you have been going through transformation, shape-shifting. But just know that you are probably going to go through another transition with the cord cutting. I don't know why that just keeps coming up. Maybe actually, it's funny because my partner's in Africa right now, and he actually sent me a picture of a creature that looked very similar to this as a sign, synchronicity, and confirmation. All right. So again, with any cord cutting and stuff, you can do that as well with the inner child work. So I take the inner child work and I also place it again across, I always say across all timelines, dimensions, spaces, portals, and realms, known and unknown, and seen and unseen, where any aspects of my inner child need healing. So again, All right. So what else do we have for the collective? Please and thank you. Manifestations are ripe and ready to be picked. Cherries could be significant. The number 9 could be significant. Source says, again, take what resonates and what does not. All of this message might resonate. A few cards might resonate. A few of the channel parts might resonate. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't make a fit. Source is asking you to quit clinging on to past. You gotta let that shit go. Walk away, okay? I look at this card was underneath the miser. So again, it's that clinging, that hoarding onto things that you don't need to worry about, okay? Okay, she's a bitter old woman, 44 on that timer. So these two together, again, you're clinging onto something, okay? Circulate your money, let it go. I just saw the let it go card and it flipped over. Let's see if it comes out. It didn't come out, it flipped and then flipped back in. Your angels and your guides, your ancestors, your galactic family, all of them are asking you to ask for assistance. Remember, it's a non-intervention, right? It's free will. Guides, angels, call upon your guides and angels. Number 3, the ascended masters, the dark feminine, if you need to call in the goddesses. All these work with you in some way, shape, or form, depending on where you're at in your particular journey. But remember, you need to ask for help. They can't just intervene. Again, it's non-intervention. Free will is it's divine law, okay? So you need to ask for help. This card is just confirmation that you need to ask for telepathically, write it down, speak it out loud, okay? All right, what else do we have here? Looks, some of you might be a little stressed out. You got a little monkey mind going on. You feel like you're juggling 50 different things. All right, I think there's 7 candles in there. The number 7, 777. All right. Clowns may be significant as a synchronicity. What Sources is asking you to slow down and quit stressing about things that you have no control over. Surrender it to them. Surrender it to your team. Surrender it to the angels, the guides, the ancestors. Surrender it to Source. They will handle all the backdoor shit. You quit worrying about that. You just focus on you. Do the healing work. Slow down. Breathe. Rest without guilt. Rest without guilt. Because that's a part of the programming and conditioning. The hustle mentality. The resting without guilt is telling me again you are completely and utterly exhausted from all of the bullshit and the nonsense. Focus on you, boo. Do the healing. Let the universe handle all of the other stuff. So unplug from the bullshit and nonsense. Do I need to speak any louder? Quit watching the news. Quit watching television. Pay your attention to nourishing healthy things. Okay, nourish your body. Unplug from the processed foods. Unplug from all of that. You're feeling suppressed. Number 10. Maybe you feel a little stuck and tied down. Remember, we tend to build these prisons, which is a complete illusion. We put ourselves in these prisons. And our ego has got us so convinced that this is the safest place for us to be because we're so scared to step out into the unknown. When the door is completely open, unlocked, or it's open, or it's unlocked and the keys in your head, all of it, you excuse the analogy. I like to say you built this prison, your ego's convinced you that this is the safe place when the door is wide open and you can walk through it anytime. But the ego has been trying to convince you that it's completely unsafe out in the unknown, but out in the unknown is where all the magic and the miracles happen. Okay? Free yourself from the mental prison. Move moment to moment. Quit trying to figure out how to go from here to here or from here to here. Take one step at a time. The rainbow frequency is here. Thank you. Tap into the colors. Do some color therapy and move just in each present moment. Stay present in every now present moment. Okay? Number 2, 222, 333, 777. Quit trying to balance all of it. Right? Move one step at a time, one breath at a time. It's time to change it up. It's time for change. Integration. I did massive amounts of healing and integration last week. So the yin yang symbol might be significant. The swans. The swans might be significant. The diamond, the hawk, the eagle. Okay? All of it might be significant. All right? Integration. My buzzer went off. Sorry about that. So that was confirmation on that. Things might be feeling intense. I know I felt a lot of intensity over this past week. Okay? Breathe. When it feels really intense, just go back to your breath. Let the guilt go. Let the guilt go. Let the guilt go. Breathe it out, scream it out, rage it out in a safe, sacred space. And if you need assistance, please check into, like I said, energy healing, Reiki healing, sound bed therapy, sound bath therapy. Create your own sacred healing space. Somatic work, somatic massage therapist, intuitive massage, regression. Okay? Continue to be the rebel and break those chains. So eagles are very significant, right? I believe that's the golden eagle. So eagles are significant. You are the generational curse breaker. Okay, very fiery energy. Continue to be the outsider. Continue to be the one that refuses to go along with the herd. Continue to be the black sheep. Continuing to be you, real, raw, and authentic in all of its beautiful self. And quit worrying about what the world around you thinks about you. Okay? Continue to go with the flow and go within. Quiet the mind. Okay? Quiet the mind. It's gonna try. And know that Source is always with you. Always. Source is right here. Source is right here. Source is right here. Source is always with you. Mother, Father, God are always with you. Go within, find the silence, find the space, and listen. Continue to listen to your inner voice. What you hear is real. What you feel is real. What you see is real. What you know is real. Stand in that power. Own it. 111 is also significant here. And know that we are the world. We are doing this together. You are not alone. 1010, completing those cycles. Take those adventures. Rainbow frequency. Wear the color. Play as your inner child. Heal the inner child. So, that is your message today. So thank you for joining us. I hope this helps. Again, if you have any comments or questions, please share them below. Like, subscribe, do all the stuff. Again, if you feel called to. Again, only if you feel called to. And I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.